EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday night primetime. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo is able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the air again. Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 24-yard
From the
line.
24 now, here is second and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Falcon first down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. It's complete. He's got it to London. And he'll take this one in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Eagles 7. Young way through the kickoff for Atlanta.
So out is Coot. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man,
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
and down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
4th down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Falcons' 33-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Parker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia. Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That one caught. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. We'll try the right side with Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. On comes the punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Lots of space, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Penix forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nolan Smith. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Penix. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Hurts again. Quick throw, taken in.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
third down, it's Hurts. That one taken in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, here's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun is Penix. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. This pass deflected and caught. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Falcons 21. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That pass play good for 22. Good for an Eagles first down. Off the play fake. Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagles first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hurts will try it again. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the jump.
On first and 10, it's Penix. That is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Here we go. Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
Now Penix to throw on second down. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
70 Lions.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15. From the gun, here is Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the puck team coming up.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. What a play on fourth and long. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That is caught, and he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Coop for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons back within 7. It's 35-28. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts forced to his right. That one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Out wide, that's Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. Still going inside the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big one here in the 4th quarter. A gain of 57 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Hurts working in the pistol. He's got this one complete to Goddard. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You get these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a
He's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On second down, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. A give, and here comes Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. misses. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
On second down, here's Penix. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let's go.
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. To the air again. Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
A run with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Jake Elliott. An important kick coming up. This to win the game. And this is blocked. They got it. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Youngwei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. And now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials. So, we will get another look at this one. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Not Jalen Hurts on second down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be third down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Hurts again. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's got it at about the 8. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Again, Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have an Eagles first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
So your entire season comes down to this. Playoff rule overtime, you get to match the opposing team's touchdown, and you return the ensuing kickoff and set yourself up with a short field for a chance to not only possibly tie, but you have a chance to win this game right here on this drive.
They'll run with Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Whoa! He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
They'll run with Robinson. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready, set.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Complete, and he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaws